And a beautiful hadith from Prophet ﷺ, which is in Bukhari and Muslim, he says, on the day of judgment, a believer will be called by Allah. A believer meaning any believer, it might be you, it might be me. And Allah will say to them by name. He'll tell His angels to call them, call so and so. And then you look up and you have to go to where? To a place. Allah says, then He says to you, my servant, come closer. This is a side thing that happens on the day of judgment to people. Come closer, udnu minni. Until Rasulullah said, فَيَضَعُ عَلَيْهِ كَنَفَهُ. Allah places His veil over him or her. What is this veil? We don't know what it looks like, but it's something that covers you from the rest of the eyes of the other people. And no one can hear the conversation. Allah wants to say something to you in secret, but He doesn't want to embarrass you. That's the meaning of the hadith. وَيَسْتُرُهُ. He covers him. Then He says to that person, Allah says that to you, without any interpreter between you and Allah. In another hadith says, مِن غَيْرِ تُرْجِمَانٍ, with no interpreter. Do you remember when you did such and such a sin? Remember that? Remember the other day? Remember on that date? Remember that time? Remember there? Remember over there? Remember over there? He reminds you of all these sins which have not yet been revealed. And the person says, yes, my Lord, until he admits and he starts to beg and regret about his sins. And he starts to think that I am doomed, I'm going to hellfire. And then Allah says to him or her, every time he mentions that sin, says, I kept it a secret and covered you in your former life. Nobody knew about it but you and me. And today I will continue to cover it. I will forgive it. The word forgiveness, ghafara, means to cover. It's there, but Allah will cover it. Nobody will see it. It's written in your book, but Allah may cover it. What else? Then his book is given to him in his right, and his good deeds, and the sins are forgotten. As for the disbeliever and the hypocrite, then he will be called in front of everybody, and their sins and evil and criminal work will be made public in front of everybody. And it will be said, the curse of Allah is upon the oppressors, those who oppress themselves and oppress others.